Good evening, I'm Shameka Neely. The NCAA has added its own sanctions to ones already imposed on the Indiana University men's basketball team by the school itself. WTIU's Stan Jastrzebski has more.
Penalties levied Tuesday by the NCAA Committee on Infractions are harsher against former men's basketball head coach Kelvin Sampson and assistant coach Rob Senderoff than they are on the university or the team now led by Tom Crean. Sampson, who now works for the NBA's Milwaukee Bucks, is prohibited from doing any off-campus recruiting for any college until November of 2011 and may not do any summer recruiting at all during that time. From 2011 to 2013, those restrictions are gradually eased, allowing Sampson the full range of coaching privileges again after November 2013. If a university hires him at any point during the next 5 years, Sampson must also regularly attend rules compliance seminars. Indiana University itself received little more than an extra slap on the wrist as the NCAA put the program on probation for 3 years, in addition to the lost scholarships and recruiting days which the university itself imposed following the initial allegations against Sampson and Senderoff that they had made phone calls to potential recruits which were not allowed under NCAA bylaws. The NCAA's report does point out it's the first time in nearly half a century that Indiana University athletics has received such a punishment. Stan Jastrzebski, WTIU News.
State officials are taking steps to improve the food stamp application process for welfare recipients. In January, the online application will be cut from 16 pages to 6 pages and will be simplified in other ways. Food stamp recipients will only have to go through 1 interview each year instead of 2 to keep their benefits, and they'll only have to complete a 6-question form. Also, elderly and disabled recipients will only go through 1 interview every 2 years under the program changes. A proposal unveiled by state lawmakers yesterday would change the requirements for teenagers driving with their driver's license. The proposal would require teenagers to complete a minimum of 50 supervised hours with driving practices, and they would have to wait a little bit longer to get their license. The bill aims to reduce the number of crashes that young drivers cause. The IU basketball team is completing its week in Hawaii. The Hoosiers lost to Notre Dame 88-50 for the first round in the 25th annual EA Sports Maui Invitational yesterday. Today they take on St. Joseph's. IU and St. Joseph's last meeting was in 1984 with the Hoosiers winning 81-44. The Hoosiers will play either Chaminade or Alabama tomorrow. Following the tournament, IU will host Cornell on November 30th. And now let's take a look at our weather. Tonight, clear, lows in the mid-20s. Tomorrow, sunny, highs in the upper 40s. For WTIU, I'm Shameka Neely.